Welcome viewers. On August 8, 222, FBI dealers searched countless areas in Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago dwelling in Florida. They eliminated boxes, 4 of which contained authorities' files marked classified, secret, or pinnacle secret, to shield countrywide security, an ongoing crook investigation, and the folks worried in it. FBI and Department of Justice officers have a duty, at least for now, not to expose the contents of the documents. And what induced them to request a search warrant? Before we proceed, if you are new to my channel, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest updates from us. Former President Trump has a responsibility to provide an explanation for what he did and why he did it. To date, Trump's public statements have been confined to assaults on the FBI, DOJ, and Biden administration, many of which are unsubstantiated or demonstrably false. Although the search warrant used to be authorized by means of a choose magistrate, Trump maintained that his domestic was once under siege and occupied by using FBI agents, in a manner akin to the corrupt practices in damaged third world countries. He stated the raid used to be one episode in a witch hunt designed via radical left Democrats and carried out by means of Justice Department officials, who were colluding, he said, with President Biden to stop Trump from walking for president in 2024. Trump asserted that he had issued a standing order whilst he was once president that files moved from the Oval Office to High House have been to be right away and routinely deemed to be declassified. The alleged mandate did now not consist of session with or even notification of applicable agencies. 8 pinnacle officers of the Trump administration have characterized the declare that he issued T's standing order as ludicrous, entire fiction, and bulls. One of them, former White House Chief of Staff General John Kelly, stated he ought to now not imagine that all people who labored in the White House would have allowed that order to go ahead except loss of life in the ditch to end it. Trump advised, except that Biden knew in advance about and authorized the Mar-a-Lago search warrant. He additionally insinuated that FBI retailers, this, after all, used to be the FBI, had planted the files they stated they located on the premises. The former president has insisted that his attorneys and representatives were cooperating fully and that the authorities may want to have had anything they wanted. If we had it, we now recognize that his representative walked the National Archives for over a year, that a grand jury issued a subpoena and DOJ officers visited Mar-a-Lago looking for compliance with it, and nevertheless all the files have been now not exceeded over. Although a Trump attorney sensed that all cloth marked categorized had been returned, the search on August 8 yielded twice as many labeled files as had been backed via Trump's legal professionals when they swore there had been no more. If Trump nevertheless believes that all and sundry, who is extremely careless in the coping with a very sensitive, incredibly categorized information is not fit to serve in a role of authority in the U.S. government, then he ought to publicly tackle the questions that occur from his obvious selection to continue which records in an unsecured place in his home. Trump must provide an explanation for why he, not like his predecessors, ought to very own authorities' archives generated at some point of his tenure in office, and why he selected to switch precise archives to Mar-a-Lago. Many Americans may additionally sympathize with his want to hold the meteorological map of Hurricane Dorian he marked up with a black harpy or love letters from Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of North Korea, but possession of pinnacle secret archives about human and technological sources and strategies has already brought about hypothesis that he wishes to stop the National Archives from acquiring cloth that may want to injure his reputation, have close-at-hand communications that he ought to use to embarrass, intimidate, or injure anyone he believes slighted or poses a chance to him, or, amongst Trump's conspiracy-driven critics, to accumulate statistics he can sell. Trump must additionally supply a specified account of who had get entry to the cloth saved at Mar-a-Lago, which is a non-public membership visited by means of many people, who, of course, do no longer have protection clearances. He ought to point out as properly whether or not any archives had been altered, moved to every other location, or destroyed. The stakes are very excessive for Trump and the nation. What is your take on this matter? Please tell us in the comments and remember to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.